Hello children, welcome to social science class. Today we shall start one chapter from your geography book, that is resources. Before we start the chapter, I want to say the meaning of resources. What do you mean by resources? Resources means anything, any substances which are utilized by human being to satisfy their needs. I repeat, resources are the things which satisfy the human being's need and utilized by human beings. So, utility and usability is the characteristics of resources. For example, if one thing is near me, lying with me or lying in my house, but I don't know the use of this, I cannot utilize that thing, it is no longer a resource for me. For example, one computer is lying in my house, but I don't know the ABC of computer, I don't know how to operate the computer, then it is no longer a resource for me. It may be a resource for my husband or my son and other members of my family, but it is no longer a resource for me. So, resources means which is utilized by the human being. And all resources have always a value or what? It may be economical value, it may not be economical value, but it has some value or worth. Another thing, time and technology changes all the substances to the resources. And now come to the second topic, that is types of resources. There are three types of resources. Here it is mentioned: natural resources, human-made resources and humans. Natural resources means the resources which we get from the nature. For example, sunlight, air, water we get from the nature. These are natural resources. Then second, human-made resources. Human-made resources, all the things which we are using and made by human being, like books, notebooks, buildings, industry, all these are human-made resources. And the third one is human resources, which is most important because it is the human being who converts the ordinary thing to the substance. With the help of the knowledge, wisdom and skills of human being, the ordinary substances are converted to resources. So, human resource is most important, and the country is prosperous or developed country where the human resource is developed. Okay, and now again come to the different types of natural resources. These natural resources are again divided into many categories. On the basis of exhaustibility, natural resources are divided into two categories: renewable and non-renewable. Renewable means the things, the substance which can be renewed, the resource which can be renewed very easily, like sunlight, like air. And the non-renewable natural resources are like coal and petroleum, though we get from the nature, but it is not renewable. It cannot be renewed so easily. Second thing, on the basis of origin, biotic and abiotic. Biotic resources means living beings, all living beings, human beings, plant kingdoms, animal kingdoms, all are coming under biotic resources. And abiotic means land, air, water, all these are rocks, minerals, all these are abiotic resources. Then comes on the basis of development. On the basis of development, resources are potential and actual. Potential resources means the resources which are being used. We know the quality and quantity of that resource and we are using. That is known as actual resource. And the potential resource, which at present we are not using, but it has the potential to be a good resource. Suppose, for example, the uranium mines of Ladakh, which due to the lack of technological advancement, we cannot use this uranium, but it has lots of potential to become a very good resource. That is potential resource. Then Last one, on the basis of distribution, resources are divided into two types, ubiquitous and localized. Ubiquitous resource is the resource which are present everywhere. Localized, the resource which is present in a particular place. So children, with this I conclude my class. Next class we shall read about the resource conservation. Till then, thank you and have a good day.